Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Meek. We're here for lesson 22 where we're still doing some Dr. Seuss stuff. And towards the end of this, we're going to be doing something with our Chromebook, so something new that we haven't done yet for our homework activity. For the first part, you are going to have some papers that have little hats on them. And on your hats, you are going to put your name on the front of the packet, and then you're going to need a pencil to do these activities. We've got some rhyming hats, and the two rhyming words that go in each hat we're going to write in each square. So I've got some in color here that I'm going to show you. The first one is, I have a cop, a sub, a tub, and a mop. I'm going to look at the first picture, which is a cop, and we're going to do these CVC words like we practiced in the classroom, where I'm going to write them on this whiteboard. I would like for you then to, when you are doing yours, you have a practice page where I want you to write what I'm writing in these squares, and there's one little line for each letter that I want you to do. So for cop, I'm going to go K with a C, K, A, P, C-O-P. I want you to write that one on the first line. And then the other word that rhymes with it, cop, mop. So on the second line, I'm going to stretch that word, m, a, p, mop, cop, mop, rhyme. So you're going to write those two right here on the first one. And then the next one is sub. So you're going to stretch s, a, b, S-U-B. You're going to write that on this next square because this is the next set of rhyming words. And tub, t-a-b. So we've done the first hat together as practice. And then I'm going to erase these. And then for my next hat, I've got a bun, a pot, a sun, and hot. I'm going to take my first one, it's over here, and I'm going to go B-A-N, B-U-N. You're going to write one of those letters on each of that first square. And the one that rhymes with bun is sun. So I'm going to go S-A-N, and this has the un chunk in it that we've just practiced. So you're going to notice the words that have the same ending word chunk also rhyme. So bun, sun. And then the other picture was a pot. I'm going to go P-A-T, P-O-T in the second square. And hot, H-A-T. And then those two words have the ot word chunk, so they rhyme. And you're going to write those in this square right here. So we've got two hats done. The next one that I have is I have a fan, a fox, a hat, a van. The first one that I'm going to stretch out, CVC, is F-A-N, fan. Rhymes with V-A-N, van. So fan, van rhyme, and you're going to write those two in the first square. And the next one is cat, C-A-T, C-A-T, rhymes with H-A-T, rhymes with H-A-T, hat. And then my last one that I'm going to practice with you, that first picture is a ham, pig, jam, and this man likes to dig. So for the first one, that's going to go over here. I'm going to write H-A-M, H-A-M. This is the am word chunk. And the rhyming word that goes with it is jam, J-A-M. And they have the jam word chunk. And the next one is pig, P-I-G. And the rhyming word with pig is this man likes to dig. So duh, remember don't at first, duh, I-G. So pig, dig, rhyme, and they both have the A gourd chunk. You're gonna write those here. These two are just extra, so you don't have to worry about those. But then on the other part of your homework, you have some on the other side that you are going to try to do the same thing with, looking at the pictures and matching them with what they are on the pictures. So once you have the two that rhyme, I want you to try to stretch them on your own in each square and see if you can get the two rhyming words in each one. These you're going to practice on your own. Once you have done that, we're going to get to the Chromebook part of it. And for this, I have some technical support because Mrs. Meek is learning this with you at the same time. So I have borrowed Norbic's today because Norbik wasn't here on Friday, so he didn't take his home. So I'm using his to show you what to do. Once you get all logged in to your Chromebook, you are going to come down here and you're going to click the Google till you get to this screen. And then right up here next to the little house, the home for NACS, I'm going to click the Canvas button, which is this little red circle right here. And then Mrs. Meek is going to show you how to do this in the classroom too. Okay, so if that doesn't work, the touch screen, I'm going to go up here and click it this way. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to go to our page where you can see it says Kindergarten Meek and it's got a blue right here. I'm going to click this and this is our home page. It says Mrs. Meek's Little Otters. Got all kinds of things on here. You're going to go right here to where it says Little Otters. You're going to click it. And these are some of the things that we're going to be learning about and doing in the classroom. The first one that we're going to practice today is it's a one fish, two fish sorting activity. So I'm going to click on that picture that I made you. Sometimes takes a little bit of time to load. And then the assignment for today is I have a one fish, two fish right here lesson. I'm going to click it. And then it takes it just a little bit of time to load. And it says one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, sorting. We are actually going to do a sorting activity that I know you know how to sort. The main agenda with this today is learning how to click and drag things and sort them into categories on your Chromebook. So there are some directions up here. We're going to go to slide number 1. So I'm going to click this one. And on this one, the categories with the Venn diagram, remember that we did this when we did the presidents too. It says the categories are red and 1. So anything that has just 1 is going to go over here. Anything that has just red goes over here. Anything that they share goes in the middle. What we're going to do is we're looking at the fish over here and we're going to pull and sort them by these categories. So I can see here that this fish right here is red and there's only 1 of him. So because of that, I'm going to put him in the middle. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to first click that fish to where it gets a little square around him. And then down here, I'm going to move my cursor over. I'm going to click it. I have to leave my left finger down. And then I actually take this little square, see how that's the little fish moving. I move him into the center and then I let go with my finger and it's moved the fish. And then another one that I would look at is this fish. There's only 1 of him, but he's not red, so I'm not going to put him over here. I can't put him in the middle. So on this fish, I'm going to click him, and then I'm going to again, oops, I got to click him again. I'm going to push down, and I'm just going to put this one over here on just the one side because there's only 1 of those blue fish. And that is how you are going to continue to sort. And then there are altogether 4 slides on here, but they do have different categories. Like on this one, you're going to sort of these fish, which of them are blue, which of them are 2. So you're going to use that same skill that I showed you. We're pushing down and pulling and dragging the fish over into the Venn diagram. And then you're going to sort them by big and sort them by green using the fish that are over here. And then the last one that you're going to do is the ones that are small and the ones that are 1. And anything they share is going to go down here in the middle. And then when you're finished with all of this, you are going to go now I have to pull these back off here, right? I'm going to pull these off for Norbik so that when he goes to do it, I haven't done this activity for him. And then when I'm done, I'm going to go back up here to tab number 1. This was the very beginning of my activity. What I'm on now is tab 2. I'm going to go click back up here where you're going to see the little circle. I'm going to click, and then you are going to click the submit button to give this assignment back to me that I gave to you. So once I click submit, I'll be all finished, and then you can go back in and clear out of these. And then you're going to want to log out, and you will be finished. And that is it for today. I'm going to show you some of that in the classroom, and we're going to start practicing using these Chromebooks as part of your homework assignments. So thanks for helping me learn.